Hey guys, this is Nikki. This is Scratching the Dirt. This is the Carnivore vlog number 5. Today is Tuesday, September 2nd. And today is day 11 of my carnivore journey. So I just have a few quick updates for today. Not much has changed. There's not anything super interesting that I've seen in the last few days. My last update was on Saturday, so 3 days ago, and at that point I had lost 7 pounds in the first week, and I have stayed at that weight since then. So Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday mornings weigh-ins were at the same that I was at Saturday morning on day 8. So that has leveled off, and I knew it would. I knew that first week would be crazy, a big number, and 7 pounds in a week is a big number. And I'm fine with that. I'm sure that that is going to, start to land wherever it's supposed to land. My energy has been really good. I haven't been getting that afternoon sleepiness, any of that. I've had just really good, consistent energy. I will say that yesterday was Labor Day. It was a holiday. We weren't at work, and I didn't do much, to be honest. I watched tennis. The U.S. Open is still going on, and I did the dishes and I cooked and I did that, but I didn't go outside yesterday and do a lot of stuff. I didn't do a lot of like deep housework or anything like that. I just enjoyed the holiday, which is funny because it was actually the 5th day in a row that I had been off. I was off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and yesterday. So at first, when I couldn't sleep last night, I was like, oh, carnivore. I didn't wear myself out. I didn't do enough. But I felt tired. So I went to bed at 10 p.m., which is my typical bedtime. And I felt tired. I was yawning. And I was ready to go to bed. And then, of course, by 11:15 or so, I got up and moved to the living room because I can't, about an hour of trying is about all I can do before I have to get up and go. And I will usually go either read or watch something on my phone to try to get my eyes to get tired so that I can go to sleep. I don't know that it was carnivore, though, that actually made me not be able to sleep. I think it was the fact that I had 5 days off work and I had to get up and come to work in the morning. And I do a thing in my brain where I am, because I still get up early, but not as early as a work day, where I think, oh, I have to get up super early. And so what if I oversleep? What am I going to, no. Even though my husband is here, even though I set multiple alarms every day so that even if I snooze the first 3, I can still get up and get ready for work. So I think I did it to myself. It could be that I had too much energy and I didn't burn enough off. I didn't do any kind of exercising or anything yesterday. So it's a possibility, but I did, it kind of felt more like that. I've been off of work and I have to get up and go to work tomorrow. And so I don't really want to sleep because I don't want my time off to end. So I'm not sure, but either way, that's only the only interesting thing that I've seen over the last several days. I have been consistently measuring my blood pressure. It is lower than my usual readings before I got onto carnivore, but it is not low enough to be concerned at all. So I'm just going to keep doing that as I move forward. If I drop too low or if for some reason I start spiking back up, I know that I need to talk to a doctor about that and see what's going on. Because again, I do take a medication. I've continued to take my medication this whole time. I'm just watching my blood pressure much more closely. I am getting readings that are more around 110/65. That's probably a pretty good mid, and there's not a lot of variation there. It's 109 to 115 on top, and then 63 to 69 on bottom. So, and every now and then, if I get a little worked up, it might be a tiny bit higher. But I've always, ever since I went on medication, I've aimed for 120/80. And didn't always get there, didn't always have that as a reading. So I am very excited about the fact that my blood pressure is stabilizing at a lower spot than it was with just the medication. And that's it for today. I'm going to do my next my next update will be on Thursday. It will be day 13. And I'll let you know if I see anything interesting in the next couple of days. I feel like days off and work days feel a little different for me. So we'll see. I'm going to kind of start paying attention to that too. I did do 5 days in a row of being off of work. I only actually did 3 days of work on the carnivore last week. And then I took the rest of the week off. No, 2 days because I was off on Tuesday as well. So I'm going to pay attention this week to what it's like while I'm at work and see if there's anything interesting there that's different than my days off. But as usual, if you have any questions, if you want to know about anything in particular, what kind of things I'm experiencing, please feel free to ask them, leave your comments. People have left me great comments. I've been really excited to talk to people and respond to those comments that I'm seeing. I love hearing stories of people that have been on carnivore for longer than I have. And just, I'm getting lots of advice and I love it. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you again on Thursday. Bye.